I've been making games using the Godot game engine for about a month now. In that time, I've gone from only very limited Python knowledge to also very limited Godot knowledge. In that time, I've done like 4 tutorials. I've started making a game and nothing else. And that might seem kind of unproductive, and that's because it is. So today, I'm going to show you my first month of experience making games with Godot. So when I first downloaded Godot, I immediately went to look for a tutorial on the basics, and I found one by Code and made this, a very basic 2D game with no real objective. Then I watched a tutorial on GDScript made by Brackies. After that, I was feeling brave, so I started to make a game loosely based on a robot kept adding small things to. Then I started watching a roughly 2-hour-long Pong game tutorial. However, about halfway in, something went wrong and I just gave up. Most recently, I started working on another 2D game. This one, however, I would not use a tutorial for. I'm actually still working on it. It is a very simple platformer game and it's in a super early stage. I'm hoping to add a lot of things, like enemies that you can stomp on, tons of levels and coins. But before I can even start on that, I still need to finish things I'm working on right now, mostly just making textures and sprites for things. But hopefully I can eventually add those features and maybe, someday, put the game on itch.io, which is a website that developers use to share games and assets they made. Overall, this month has been a huge learning experience and I've been having a blast. Everything was easier to learn than I thought and just overall really intuitive. I'm also glad that there is such a huge community around game development and that there's tons of resources like tutorials and free assets available.